Okay, I had to shut that video off really fast because I have to cut these videos into pieces, and it works best if the pieces are under 8 minutes, and I was at like 7 minutes and 58 seconds, so I had to shut it off really fast. Okay, so welcome to part 3, finishing up our lesson. So in that practice problem, they had already given you the area, so all you needed to do was plug it in to where your area goes, multiply that times the height of your shape. If you are still not understanding how area works, please let me know and I would be happy to help you and try to figure out how we can help you understand volume, because really it's quite easy once you follow the formula. Don't forget to write your formula. Remember, if I see that you're not writing your formula, you're going to be doing it again, okay? And nobody wants that. All right, so moving on, we're going to finish up the lesson. Just some quick things about measuring degrees. When you have a circle, so here's my circle in blue. Here's my radius of my circle. To find the degrees, it would be like extending another radius from this radius and measuring the degree of the angle that gives me. Well, if I go all the way around, I get to 360 degrees. So if I count my degrees, starting here and going all the way around, that's a total of 360 degrees. So every circle, does not matter how big or how small, every circle has 360 degrees going around it, okay? Every right angle, as you know, has 90 degrees. Every straight angle, so we've gone from a right angle bloop, to a straight angle, has 180 degrees. Well, what about an equilateral triangle, like this? Well, remember, all the sides are equal, which means that all of the angles are equal as well. How many total degrees are in a triangle? That's right, 180 degrees. So if there's 180 degrees and each of the angles are the same, how can you figure out how many degrees are in each angle? Well, you just need to divide it into 3 equal groups. Divide your 180 degrees by 3 to get an equal number for each group, for each angle. So 180 divided by 3 is 60. Very good. So each angle in my equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. Okay? So those are some things that will never change. You will always have 60 degrees in each angle of an equilateral triangle. All right, turn to your practice on page 18 of your book. I want you to pause the video and do your practice right now. Do not go on until you've done your practice. Okay, so you should have paused your video. Your practice is complete. A through F in front of you. We are going to check it. Letter A, find the area of this shape. Dimensions are in feet. You should have gotten 46.28 feet squared. Okay, about 46.28 feet squared. If you did not get that right, mark it wrong and move on to letter B. The shape shown is the base of the right solid whose sides are 10 feet high. What is the volume of the solid? Okay, that should have been 462.8 feet cubed. Excuse me. Okay, letter C. What kind of triangle has 3 sides whose lengths are equal? An equilateral triangle. What kind of triangle has only 2 sides whose lengths are equal? Isosceles triangle. What do we call a quadrilateral? Remember, that's a 4-sided shape that has exactly 2 parallel sides. You may have had to look back in your book for this one because this was not in this lesson, but it was in the last lesson or the lesson before that. I don't quite remember. Okay, that would be a trapezoid. Trapezoids have exactly 2 parallel sides, no more, no less. And then letter F, what is the degree measure of a straight angle? What is the degree measure of a right angle? Remember, a straight angle has 180 degrees and a right angle has 90 degrees. Okay, if you fully understood and got your practice correct, you may stop the video now and go do your lesson. If not, keep watching because I'm going to explain the first two practice problems. Okay, so you should only still be watching this video if you need some more help. All right, letter A says find the area of this shape. Dimensions are in feet. Remember, for a shape like this, you have to divide it into pieces that you know the formulas for. So you can divide this into a rectangle and a semicircle. Find the two areas and add them together. So for your rectangle, your formula, always start with that, is base times height. And for your semicircle, your formula is pi r squared divided by 2 because it's only half your circle. Okay, base times height. Your base is 10, your height is 4. So your area is 40 feet squared. Over here, 3.14 is pi. Radius is 2 squared divided by 2. So you have 3.14 times 4 divided by 2. We can go ahead and divide that 4 by 2, so that gives us 3.14 times 2, which then gives us 6.28 feet squared. That we add to our 40 for a total area of 46.28 feet squared. Okay? So that's how you get your answer for the first problem. Now the second problem just tells you that this base is the base for the next problem, for the shape in the next problem. And its sides, so its height, is 10 feet. So you don't have to do very much to solve this, because remember, your formula is area of the base times the height. You already found the area of the base, 46.28. Your height, it tells you, is 10. Whenever you multiply something by 10, you just move your decimal point as many places as you have zeros to the right. So I get 462.8, and my units change to cubed. Okay, so that's how you do your practice problems. If there was anything you didn't understand from the rest, just let me know. Shoot me a message, let me know your questions, okay? See you in the next lesson. Love you, bye.